Plug your ears and cover your eyes, boys. We're going in. Let's start the alignment. Well, this video won't be my best effort at video making, guys. I'm sorry. I made some real boneheaded mistakes. Number one, I lost about 2/3 of the video I'd recorded for this because I washed and dried the SD card that I had this all recorded on. So, stupid mistake number one. And then stupid mistake number two, during this alignment, I made some mistakes as I went along. So, I hope you can bear with me and tolerate listening to the 400 Hertz tone for a while, and I'll show at least the IF alignment because I think that's useful to you. And if the tone drives you nuts, just skip over this one, go on to the next one. You can always come back if you need to. Here are the alignment instructions for that radio, and these will be really useful as I get ready to do the alignment. Alright, I'm doing the usual stuff, alignment. This one has three basically IF, they're not all IF transformers, it has two IF transformers and one interstage transformer that all have to be adjusted. First one is the second IF, so on this particular radio you set the IF frequency to 480 kilohertz and you run a tone through it, which is what I've done. And so this thing is particularly sensitive to a metal instrument. Hear that? Don't really want that if I can help it. So let's try a plastic instrument and see. It's pretty well close to the mark. I think that thing was spot on, man. Got a little bit stronger with this with the primary on this. Now I'm supposed to put the oscillator, it was on the control grid of the second IF. Now I'm going to put it on the control grid of the 78 of the first IF. Okay, so here's the second IF tube right here, and let's see here, where's the first IF? The first IF is directly across from that. So this is the first IF tube right here. So I'll go ahead and remove that from there. Wow. That was a mistake. Okay, let's connect up to the first IF. That was a dumb move. I had it turned all the way up. That's why I did that, and it just shocked the shit out of me. You turn it all the way up, the volume all the way up to do this work, and then you turn the oscillator down as low as you can. There we go. Now we're on the first IF. They call it the input IF transformer. That's this guy right here. All right, this guy right here. So let's tune this guy. Sorry if my hand gets in the way, guys. Oh boy. That's odd. It's not doing anything. That's not a good sign. Oh shit. I'm supposed to be tuning the interstage transformer. I misread the instructions. No wonder it's not doing anything. So I'm supposed to change the test oscillator connection to the control grid cap of the first IF tube and tune the IF interstage transformer. Damn it. The interstage transformer is this guy right here. So what I've done, if I'm on the first IF tube, then that is after this. So when I get to this, it's going to be all messed up. So, all right, fair enough. Let me tune the inner stage. That's this guy right here. We all make these mistakes. Now you'll see it make a difference. Yeah, there we go. Boy, these things were dead on. Yeah, they were dead on, man. Yep, I'm not even improving at all. Okay, that's fine. That's not necessarily bad. So now, finally, change the test oscillator connection to the control grid cap of the 78 translator tube. That would be like the mixer tube. And tune the IF input transformer. Well, crap. Okay, so now I'm going to tune this guy right here. And I'm going to connect to the 78 tube right here that's next to the condenser. Let me turn it down before I do that again. I made two big mistakes here today. Okay, let's put this cap over here. And then we're going to connect up right here. Yeah, I told you it'd be all messed up. I'm barely getting it. So let me not turn it up all the way until I get kind of in the area. So now I tune this guy. There we go. Yep, I peaked it just past peak and I'm going back. Past peak again. Peaking, going up, going up. Just peaked. Alright, I think I've peaked it. I always like to try them after I do that. So let's give it a try. Let's disconnect the oscillator. Sometimes the oscillator leads will bleed enough to cause the receiver some difficulty. Oh, antenna. Stupid. So I've got this connected to the antenna. What I need to do is connect the antenna wire to the antenna. It's okay. There.
Tonight, starting at 7 on C4 Utah.
He couldn't leave his home.
Michael Smith with...
That question is there anything that really stands out as being a big surprise to you this year?
Well, I think the way that
I'm Dan Guthrie in the KSL Weather Center.
And right now, 47 in Salt Lake City, a mix of sunshine and clouds. KSL News Time, 5:42. On the first date with the nicest girl ever, I asked, "Can we take your car? I'm having car trouble." Real trouble. I didn't have a car. I parked my orange van down the street and sneak up.
Hey, sorry guys for the crappy sound. There's better sound quality coming in my videos very soon. You'll see more details on that in an upcoming loose ends video. But for now, if you'll bear with me and put up with it, I appreciate it. Okay, it's working pretty well, man. Coming in pretty strong.
Left-wing media, you might say.
Mark Levin. Mark Levin. I find Mark Levin to be entertaining.
Within 24 hours of his arrival in Jerusalem, as we're about to see, exactly how much it'll cost with no gimmicks. Period. Master Electrical.
There we go.
Doing things differently.
The damn source of light. Those LEDs. I bought those LEDs thinking they were going to reduce noise. Hell, they're worse than the fluorescents were.
Master Electrical assesses the situation at your... After all, it's where the...
I can't turn the tide when it's going out on me.
Okay, 1370 is off by about 20 kilohertz. That's not terrible. So let me follow the instructions now for the oscillator. It says for the RF alignment, set the test oscillator to 1700 and wow, that's weird. To 1785. Okay. All right, good enough. All right, 1785.021. So pretty good. It's funny, as the signal generator is warming up a little more, the frequency is dropping slightly. So it's at 1785.010 now. 009, 008, 007, 005. Wow. Okay, it seems to have stabilized at 000. I can't believe it. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, now here's a song, guys.
Imagine a world where no music was playing.
There's the tone control.
Then think of a church.
Couple the output of the oscillator loosely to the antenna lead of the set with the antenna connected. Alright. Turn the condenser plates all the way out. So, okay, I can do that. All the way out. Adjust the oscillator trimmer for maximum output. It's mounted on the terminal board of the broadcast oscillator coil. That sucks. Alright, that means I have to change my whole arrangement here. So let me turn the radio off. Okay, got to stand the radio up so I can get to that stuff. I don't really like it when I have to make adjustments under the radio, but it is what it is. Broadcast oscillator trimmer is this guy right here. That's the thing I'm going to adjust for this adjustment right now. Let me turn the radio back on. Let me give you some warning, guys. Do not, there are a couple of rules here. Do not stick both hands inside that chassis at the same time. Big time electrician's rule number one. Never stick both hands inside of a live circuit, because you could touch a hot wire and be touching ground with your, touch a hot wire with one hand, touch ground with the other hand, and it could kill you. Rule number two is wear some insulating gloves and use an insulated instrument with which to work. Okay? So I have rubber gloves on as my first layer of gloves. Okay, these guys right here, they're good insulators. Then I have these good leather gloves on as my second layer of gloves. Okay. And I'm wearing long sleeves, so I'm not likely to touch anything, any bare skin in my arms. And I'm using this instrument right here, which is fiberglass, and it only has metal tips. Okay, so I really have minimized. My gloves have gauntlets, so I don't have any bare skin. Okay, please, I'm begging you, please, make sure you're doing all this stuff. So, let me get this test oscillator ready to go now. I have to couple this to the antenna, so I haven't yet done that. And I have to reconnect it to ground here. Ground. And for me, when I loosely couple it, there's a couple different things I can do. But I will just take the alligator clip and clip it onto the antenna lead, but without making electrical contact. That's usually pretty good. Okay, see that? I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if that does it. Okay, might not be. If you're not hearing the tone, snoop around a little bit with the tuner and see if you can find either that frequency or a harmonic of it to catch the tone. Okay, there's a harmonic, so I know I'm coupling. Okay. It's supposed to be about 1800, and I got a harmonic at 900. So okay, that makes sense. So let me go back to about 1785 is what they said. Now I'll go ahead and turn that oscillator trimmer until I get something. I hope that I'll be really careful to kind of make note of how far I've turned it. Well guys, this is where I became a bonehead. This is the part of the video that I lost that I had recorded from a different camera onto an SD card and then promptly washed the SD card with the laundry. You know, I thought I was doing the right thing. Wifey wasn't feeling too good, so I thought I'd do a couple loads of laundry. She never told me I had to check the pockets, man. Yeah, even my pockets. Well, okay, I know better now and I'll check them from now on. She's so good at that stuff and I'm so crappy. I guess that's why I don't usually do it. All right, back to doing the shortwave stuff now. All right, so the signal Jenny is set up at 16 megahertz, and I'm turning the shortwave antenna trimmer, and I'm trying to find that tone. I've not found it yet, but I'll keep at it. So one of the ways, if it feels like I have to turn the coil a long way, is I will find the station. What I mean by station is the 16 megahertz, the 400 hertz tone at that, and I'll tune it with the tuning control of the radio. And then I kind of walk it to where it needs to be. So I'm really, really close. Let's see if I can get any closer. Alright, that's pretty darn good. 16 megahertz. Now set this test oscillator to 6 megahertz and tune in its signal. So I'll get that done. Alright, 6.00026. Pretty darn close. I can live with that. And then go ahead and tune in 600 megahertz on the radio. It is dead on. I'm not going to get any more accurate than that. I think I'm going to call it quits for this alignment. I think I'm good. Let me turn the radio off and disconnect the test oscillator, and we'll give the radio a try. I have an antenna lead connected up to the antenna. Let's connect it to my long wire. And let's put it on broadcast, and we'll give it a shot. Let's turn off these noisy lights. Here we go. Let's check that out.
Dad, are you dealing with it's in that university place?
Music with heart and soul.
There's 1370. Now this needle's a little bent. 1370 is showing up on the dial right about 1390, but this needle is bent. I can't fix that. This needle would have to be replaced, and there is no such thing as Silvertone 1827 needles in any of the shelf spaces at Walmart. So I'm sort of stuffed here. I got to live with this, but it's pretty darn good. Sounds good too. Let's look around a little more.
Oh, I know where you can find 100 pairs in 5 minutes.
Here's 1430.
Company.
Ooh, speed shoe dating.
1430 is showing up right about 1440.
Receive a free biomechanical.
Ooh, that's nice. That's sweet. That's a really weak station, but it's coming in pretty good. Yeah. Gosh, I love that music.
Por música está aquí. Juan.
¿Más de inmigración? Necesita.
Picking up a lot of stations.
Fence warehouse today to see how.
Again, the boiling trailblazer.
Suspiciously in the store, he left the store and was found with 2. If you're taking a private boat ride on the Sea of Galilee, they have nonstop air, 4-star
Now,
hotels.
when I first started this alignment, I could barely hear this station, so the alignment was very effective.
If that sounds something like you say, I'd like.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Dana Show. You know, how do you view Tony Romo, the quarterback? Yeah, anyone that.
The sexual harassment allegations. Over a dozen companies, including Mercedes.
That's 570 KNRS. So that's a tough station sometimes in the late afternoon. It just sort of fades for a while. I'm not sure if it's position of the sun or what. I live right against the mountains, and that might have something to do with it. Hey, that's an old Gordon Lightfoot song. Sounds like Merle Haggard singing it. I love that song. That's what you get for loving me. Yeah. Now that's music, man. That's why I always go to 1370.
For loving me, it's Waylon on your radio.
Oh, Waylon.
Weather tonight, low going to around 32. Tomorrow sunny for your Wednesday, high of around 60. And by Thursday, 72. Currently 49 in Salt Lake City by request of the Oak Ridge Boys. You're my soul and inspiration.
Girl, I can't let you do this.
You know, there is no better station than 1370 in Salt Lake. They consistently play great music. And in good fidelity. It's a nice, strong signal. At its source, I have some mountain interference things happening, but it's still pretty cool.
Well, you know, I'm a lawyer. I went to law school.
I don't know this station.
Come on. How do you know that he is Lord? Well, the Bible says that every knee shall bow. And every...
I like that. A little bit of soul, a little bit of gospel. It's nice. All right, guys. I believe I'm finished with the alignment on this puppy. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the radio and get ready to get this thing back to its home. All right, this is Michael from Salt Lake City on a Tuesday evening. That is March the 4th, and that's all for now.